Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. Today we're going to be going over the Wasteland Titan, or otherwise known as the Healer Codex. As you can see, I did manage to get number 30 for now, and I want to show you how I did it. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. You can see my score, 2,333,000, and that got me number 3 for now. It's a little early on in the Immortal Codex season, so there's a really good chance that I could get pushed down a little bit further. You can see Ron, Razzie, they're up here with like 2.6 million. 2.5 seems to be a pretty hot spot to be at to get the top 5. It's pretty tough. It's pretty much the same team. It's just a little bit of higher awakenings and a little bit of different gear. And who knows, maybe their strategy is a little bit different than mine. But anyways, I'm going to show you how I do this. And after we get done with the run, I will show you the gear. Just a quick explanation. Silas is in there to speed up the early process of the Wasteland Titan and get into the boss rush phase as soon as possible. And he also does do decent damage throughout the fight. That is because he ignores defense, and because of that he can manage pretty well. Alright, so let's jump in. This is actually my highest score yet on the Wasteland Titan that I've ever had, and there's a couple of good reasons for that. One is Silas, and the other one is Eunomia. Eunomia is new for me. I pulled her recently, and I never got around to skilling her up and using her and all that good stuff. So we're going to point Silas over at the boss, up at the top there. Then we're going to put Fercy down here facing up. We're going to put Eunomia over here to handle these 3. And then we're going to have... yeah, I suppose we could put Sadie up here. Actually, I never tried her up here. I want to try her up here right now on this guide. I think she can do pretty well there. We're going to activate Silas as soon as his ultimate comes up. I'm going to keep this in 2x because it is pretty straightforward. Not too complicated. As you can see, Elowen can reach all of these guys. Eunomia and Sadie are going to be taking care of these guys on the left side mostly by herself. But Aelin is going to be helping with these 2. And she can reach all the way up to here. So this guy up here is going to be all Elowen and Fercy. And then we're going to use the Wood Elves when we need to, basically, on whatever side. Typically the left side struggles the most here. Alright, so boss rush phase has begun. It's started nice and early. Now as soon as it comes up, go ahead and hit everybody, pretty much. Everybody you got. Just to get them all going as soon as possible. You can activate Silas as you please throughout the fight. And then just kind of keep an eye on things, see who's doing well. I do like to activate Fercy while Silas's ultimate is going. It does help. And then Sadie, if she's available, activate her like right now. It depends on when the boss's meter is going to hit. So if you're looking here, up here, right around this roar of sands right here where the S is, that's when you try to activate her. So she hits in that time. I'm going to activate Aelin, drop a Wood Elf, and Aelin is also going to get the inspiration from Fercy. You gotta keep in mind that Fercy is also bringing that AoE damage reduction. That's why I'm pointing him up over here. He's helping keep this one alive. If he's not over here, this one likes to drop on me. It has a little bit to do with gear, but I do what I can. Alright, so Silas is going to be activated again. Then we're going to activate Fercy. We're going to activate Sadie right now. Just to help keep things rolling. We will hit Aelin. The other thing you want to keep an eye on is, or you want to keep or take a notice of, is that he puts an anti-heal on your heroes and the, what are these things? I forget what they are. Iona clones or statues. And because of that, you need to be able to cleanse that now. Eunomia is able to cleanse, and your Elowen is going to be able to cleanse, so you have to keep that in mind. That is why they are so important. Alright, just kind of strolling around here. Yes, I know the gear and the heroes are very strong. I'm trying to show you an endgame build. You're going to have to try to work with this however you can. If you do not have these heroes, you can use heroes like Nasande is a big one. Nasande is going to be a huge help. You're going to drop a Wood Elf, drop it while he's hitting. Just a little tip. Same thing if you're going to activate Percy while Ayland, Silas, or Elowen are not going. He will help get their heals back up really quickly. Alright, Sadie. Then we're going to go ahead and hit Percy and Silas. 2.5 minutes. We got the S plus going on. Elowen. Now, don't panic. Sadie went down. Sadie's gone down before on me, and that's where that 2.33 score has come from. just to let you know. She's not the most important on the field. She's decent at what she does, but it's odd that she goes down there sometimes. It really is. The Silas is still over here standing strong. It's really weird. All right, Silas, Ayland, Percy. Then we're just gonna keep an eye on here. We're gonna see what's kind of going on. Sadie's almost back. We're gonna activate Elowen. I'm gonna hold the Wood Elf for a moment, actually. As soon as the Roar of Sand starts up again, we're gonna drop the Wood Elf, activate Percy, and I'm gonna put Sadie over here. Back where I had her originally. Now Silas is down. That's normal. He kind of should go down. To be honest with you. We're gonna get Elowen going in just a moment now. I'm gonna keep as many of them going as often as possible, so at least somebody's ulting. Sadie's going. We're gonna go ahead and put a Wood Elf here. Then we're gonna activate Ayland and Elowen and then Percy. Alright, we're over the 2 million mark. Ooh, getting tight. Go ahead and activate Sadie. And then Percy in the middle of the hits. Percy gives that quick burst to heals. Alright, so we're losing some heroes. That's gonna happen. 2.26. Oh no, 2.28. Well, that's a really good score. And it was almost timed out anyways. If you don't take the boss down really quick in the beginning there, what can happen is you don't get as long into the boss rush phase as you normally would. So it's important that you make sure you take him down. That's why Silas is so ideal. Now, A5 Silas and having his exclusive artifact is going to make a huge difference as you go along. But let's go ahead and see what kind of damage he did anyways. See, Silas does right around 45 to 55 million. Really depends on his build and what he's basically capable of. I like to have him some attack percentage. But highest HP healing is going to come from Ayland. Typically, she's an AoE healer. She's healing everybody all around her. She gets the first debuffs for the inspiration. That really helps her out. And then we have Eunomia in second place, which is pretty impressive as far as healing goes because it's beating out Elowen. And Elowen was out there the whole time as well. Now, if you're Sadie, if you do manage to keep her on the field, that's when you can really start to amp up those numbers, keeping those Iona clones alive much more often, and just make it so they don't go down at all, is kind of the idea here. Sadie is at 100 million or 98 million. Typically, if she stays alive throughout the whole fight, she will go up to like 130 to 150 million, which is pretty decent as well. Percy's down at 63.9 million, but he's bringing that AoE damage reduction, and he's also bringing inspiration. With that being said, let's go and check out the build so I can show you and kind of explain what's going on, give you some goals to hit on your heroes, and explain why. So we'll start off with Eunomia. You can see Eunomia has right here where she dispels all debuffs from 3 allies in range every 30 seconds, and she only has 3 allies in range. So typically, what you're going to be doing is she just does her thing. That's pretty much what she does. You just put her down, you face her up, and she just kind of does her thing. And she'll get those anti-heals off the Iona clones, gets them off of herself, gets them off of Sadie. So her ultimate is going to be providing some attack speed increase to the allies in range. It would be like Sadie basically. And then her ultimate becomes permanent after the second activation. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool healer. Pretty cool healer. Gotta admit, she's pretty neat. We're going to want to go with the Invigoration set on the right side, and I have attack bonus here with attack speed, rage regen, HP bonus. You want to have HP bonus on every piece, whether it be your main stat or on a substat. You're looking for attack speed on every piece, same thing if it's your main stat or substat, and you're also going to try to get as much rage regen as you possibly can. Now with Yunomi, it's not quite as important to have rage regen, but it does speed things up a little bit. Now on the amulet, almost every hero except for Percy is going to be an attack speed amulet. You're going to be looking for HP bonus, rage regen, healing effect, and if you can get the main stat of the healer, that would be ideal. And on her ring, I have her an HP bonus to get her HP a little bit higher. I'll explain the minimum stats you're going to be looking for in just a moment. On the left side, I decided to go with Warlord to try to get that attack a little bit higher. And it also has a lot to do with, I don't really have a lot of salvation pieces with HP bonus or attack bonus. So Warlord's like the next best bet here. It's going to boost her attack. It's going to give her the attack speed, attack bonus, and HP bonus, which you're going to be looking for if you decide to go with Warlord. Now, total stats, she's going to be coming in at 39.8k HP, 14.2k attack, 1.1 second attack interval, right around 44 healing effect. I wish I could get that higher. I really need some more salvation gear. Rage regen is at 74%, and it seems to be plenty. You probably don't even need that because her ultimate just stays on after the second activation. So now, why do I have her built with so much HP even though she's not an HP based healer? Well, the reason is so that she has to stay alive. If your healers are not staying alive, then you're not healing anybody. So make sure you build up their HP. Now, heroes that have a really low defense like this, like under 1,000 defense or so, you want to go with more HP on those heroes. If they have a higher defense, you can go with a little bit less. My typical goal is 30k to 40k. The higher you can get that, the better. And so she's going to be in a Taya's Balm artifact. This is maxed out. This increases the healing multiplier by 50% when healing a hero with less than 40% HP. I believe if a clone goes down, she gets that 50% increase in her healing multiplier automatically. So, and plus when they get low, she really just brings them back up a lot faster. Now, moving on to Sadie. Sadie's a little bit of a weird one. You did see her die, even though she probably has one of the highest HP on the team. But she's going to be in a similar set, but she's going to be going with Asclepius and Salvation on the left side. We're looking for the same kind of stuff here. Attack speed, rage regen, healing effect, HP bonus would be ideal. I don't have that on mine. I have flat defense, which is fine too. Asclepius is to help build up her HP percentage. It also gives her a little bit of healing effect. But you're looking for HP bonus, attack speed, rage regen, defense bonus is of course nice, like I said. Attack speed on the amulet still on Sadie, that's still important. Attack speed, rage regen, healing effect, HP bonus, and defense bonus. And then on the ring, we're also going for a main stat of HP bonus, attack speed, rage regen, and healing effect. On her artifact, I do have her exclusive artifact on her. If you don't have the exclusive artifact, you might want to consider Taya's Balm. This artifact actually increases her healing tremendously, so it's very important that you have her Whispering Grace. And yes, I know that she's awakened level 5. Like I said, this is very end game. You're going to try to do this regardless of what your awakenings are. This is probably going to be your best team. If you can fill out this exact same roster and there are lower awakenings, that's fine. It's probably going to end up being your highest score. Now, on to Aelin. She's going to have a relatively high HP as well, 34.5. Like I said, I like to get to 30 to 40k. 35k seems to be the sweet spot. As you saw, she stayed alive just fine. Even though her attack is only down at 10k, she does get inspiration, and that does boost her ability to heal quite a bit. Her attack interval is at 0.9, her healing effect is at 98, and rage regen is at 88.5%. Figuring out the stats on your gear is going to be the most important thing with a lot of these heroes. It is very invigoration heavy, and it is very either Light's Grace or Salvation set heavy. You're going to want to farm a lot of that stuff up to really max out the potential on your healer codex. Here's a look at the gear. We have HP bonus here as a main stat on the bangle. See, it's nothing too crazy. It's just the best that I have at the time. Attack speed, some rage regen, HP bonus, attack bonus, and flat attack here. Attack bonus on the ring with attack speed, rage regen, defense bonus, and HP bonus. And then Light's Grace on the left side with attack speed, rage regen, healing effect, HP bonuses. Actually a really nice piece. All that attack speed on there. And then the breastplate doesn't even have attack speed on it. Would be nice to have. Also, some Rage Regen would be good here as well. That would require an Ancient. But for the artifact, Elysian Epitaph increases healing effect by 8% for every one ally unit present in range, stacking up to 4 times. That's an extra 32% healing effect. So, that being said, it's 32% of what she has. Big increase in healing. Now, Eloin is your typical Eloin build. You're going to go for 30 plus K HP. You're going to go for as much attack as you can get while maintaining as much rage regen and healing effect as you possibly can muster. 1.5 attack interval is going to be ideal. With the gear, it's going to be invigoration on the right side, HP bonus, attack speed here, and then we have healing effect on this one. Like I said, running short on gear. I would prefer this to be attack percentage with these same stats minus the attack bonus, of course. If I swapped it out for HP bonus, would be perfect. On the left side, nothing too special. Again, attack speed, attack bonus, HP bonus, and flat HP. And then this piece here is pretty decent, but attack speed, rage regen, healing effect. Ideally, you want to have HP bonus or attack bonus right here. The better you get these stats on these pieces of gear, the better your chances are going to be at high scores. Like I said, 32.9k HP, 13.8k attack. This HP is a little low for comfort, but she does seem to do a pretty darn good job staying alive. I think that has a lot to do with her being in First range and reducing that AoE damage reduction. Okay, on the artifact, you want to go for a Euphoric Orb. This is going to increase the attack speed of all allies in range by 30 every 60 seconds. That's going to include Percy and Silas over there on the right side, and when she's ulting, she can give this buff also to Aelin, so something to keep in mind. Now we have Percy. He's going to be a little bit different, but not really. We're going to go with the Warlord on the left side, and you want to get attack speed, attack bonus. Healing effect or rage regen would be nice. Same thing, attack speed, attack bonus, and rage regen. Invigoration on the right side. It's going to be HP bonus here, just to get his HP a little bit higher. And then we're going to go attack bonus on the amulet. Attack speed, attack bonus, flat attack. I would like to have some rage regen here or healing effect as well. And then we have attack bonus on the ring with attack speed, HP bonus, and flat attack. As you can see, he's not wearing the most ideal gear. Also, his stats are sitting at 32.5k HP, 18.4k attack. I would prefer his HP to be a little bit higher. 1.5 second attack interval. Rage regen is at 42%, healing effect is at 42. So nothing too wild on Percy. Just do what you have to do to keep him alive. I do have a Euphoric Orb on him, and a lot of it has to do with shortage of gear. I suppose I could probably go with a Golden Scarab and try to get his rage regen a little bit faster. Maybe he can use his ultimate a little bit more often. Also, it increases attack a little bit. By 5%, an extra 50% rage regen would be nice to have. It's a good option. I like to use the Euphoric Orb. It keeps everybody going over there really fast, much more consistently. Now, Silas is in a, I guess you could call it a little bit of a hybrid build, but it is going to be Infernal Roar and Warlord on the left side. And we're going to be going with attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, and flat attack. These are nice pieces, guys. Attack speed, crit rate, attack bonus, and rage regen with a crit damage main. And the other one's going to be another attack bonus ring with attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, and flat attack. On the left side, it's going to be crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, and some HP bonus would be ideal. And then we have crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, and some defense bonus. Even better would be some more HP bonus, so he stays alive as long as possible. On the artifact, I have a Spirit Siphon. Ideally, you'd probably want to go with his exclusive artifact if you have it. Typically, you're going to need to be a little bit higher level though. Anyways, guys, I hope I explained this good enough for you to give this a shot. I do enjoy pushing the leaderboards on a lot of the Immortal Codex bosses, the Guild Boss 2 bosses, the Guild Boss 1 bosses, just so you can see where you stand as far as the leaderboards go on all of these stages. It's kind of fun, especially when you look at it from an endgame perspective. There's not a lot of stuff for you to do besides that and doing your daily kind of routine stuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember to join the Discord if you have any questions or if you need help with hero guides, stage guides, price guides, all that good stuff. As of right now, we're approaching 1,000 members. I'd like to see that hit that 1,000 member mark. So go ahead and click that Discord link right down in the description below. Also, I want to know what your guys' scores are. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me the team that you're using and what kind of scores you're getting with that team. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep digging.